Everybody, and welcome to day 3 of week 3 of season 9 for the Ssbl. I am Chicken Sandwich, and we're here at Founders Field for the first game of the day, the Walkers and the Express. Walkers coming into this game 0-2, while the Express sitting at 500 at 1-1 on the season. Sissy Lou on the mound for the Express, I believe making her first career start. And she gets a strikeout to start things off. Now facing off against Archie Barker. Fouls that one off behind 0-2. Puts that one into the stands. Swing and a miss. Lou starting off strong. Case, Tinda, and Barker. And now up to the plate is Marty Carr. And that's a 1-1 count now to Carr. And he puts this one down into center field. That'll be good for a 2-out single. And that'll bring us to George Pierre hitting cleanup here in this one. A bit of a lineup shift for the Walkers, seeing if it promotes a bit more offense. Brought some new guys into the lineup. 1-2 count now to Pierre. Swing and a miss. Lou eventually strikes out the side, and we go to the bottom of the first. Will be Yogurt, Cameron, and Pena due up. Yogurt making his Express debut. Hitting lead off. Got that high contact, high speed. Looking to use that to his advantage. Duke Daguerre on the mound. Quite the stats on him. Looking to get that first W of the season for the Walkers. That's down the third base line. Barker backhands it, the throw in time. Nice play by Barker, one away. Edgar Cameron to the plate. Takes a 1-1 count early. Curveball. Called ball. That one's inside, so 3-1 to Cameron. He puts that one in the dugout, full count. That one under the glove of Daguerre back up the middle. Doyle backs him up, but the throw is not going to be in time, and that's going to be a single. So Cameron aboard now. 1-on-1 out now for Lindsay Pena, and she smacks this one into right field. That's going to one-hop the wall. Runners go to head to third, and Express in business here with runners at the corners for RC South. A chance to strike early. A 1-2 count. That one foul. We'll do it again. And this one's connected to, and that's going to bloop down into left. That's going to roll into the corner, and the Express on the board already. Runner's going to be at third. He's going to round third, head for home. Pena is going to score as well, and it's a 2-run RBI double, and the Express open up to a 2-0 lead. And the hits keep coming as that one's grounded into right field by C. And runners at the corners again now for Stevenson. The rain just keeps to seem falling on the Walkers' parade this season. 2-2 now the count. Tough out on for Stevenson. Infield's looking to get out of the inning with a double play here. Full count now. And strike 3 called. Daguerre gets a huge strikeout there. 2-1 the count, fouled back. Gloria Laura. Runner's going, but that's fouled off. And strike 3 called again. A tough inning, but back-to-back strikeouts limits the damage to only 2, and we'll go to the top of the second, 2-0. Sissy Lou back on the mound, facing off against Yu Nakarami, and that one's going to be foul from Narukami. Smacks that one ball right to Laura at second for out number 1. And here's the debut of Amir Khan playing at second. Brother of Ahmed. He flies this one into left. Cameron is there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. And that will bring up Ryan T. Hill. Sissy locked in here. 3 strikeouts and 1 2/3 so far. Got a full count to Hill. And will actually give up the walk here. Allow the inning continue, and she loses her mojo. Brings up Burpee Doyle. Misses 2-1 the count now. Checks the runner back in time. Rounder up the middle, Porpetta. In time to Yogurt for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Porpetta, Vargas, and Yogurt due up. Daguerre looking to bounce back after that rough first inning. Gets the first out quickly there. A liner caught by Tinda there for out number 1. There's Chopper. This one to short. Oh, but a missed throw into the dugout. And it's going to allow the runner to go to second on the error by Doyle. Just absolutely airmailed that one into the dugouts. E8. And runner's going to third, but gets thrown out. So that gets taken care of. And Yogurt now with the bases empty. Fouls off one. Full count. That one's up the middle. Doyle fields this one. The throw is not in time, though. And the runner will reach. Doyle a little bit suspect here at shortstop now. Runner on now for Edgar Cameron, but it's going to be caught still. Oh, it's not a good day for Burpee Doyle. But they will eventually catch the runner in the rundown. 2 caught stealings to end the inning for the Express. And we'll go to the top of the third, still 2-0. I think Burpee Doyle needs to do some burpees himself. Quick line out for out number 1. Walker's trying to get to Sissy Lou here. Only managed 2 base runners so far here. That's hit hard by Tinda into center field, but C tracks it down nicely for out number 2. That brings up Archie Barker. 0 for 1 so far. Don't quite have the season stats accumulated yet. May try to do that this weekend, get some minor stats tabulated. Full count now to Barker, and chopped at it. Stays foul, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss! Barker goes down, and we go to the third inning. Bottom of the third. Camera Pena and RC South. Swing and a miss. Third strikeout on the day for Daguerre. Has recovered nicely after that first inning, but his defense hasn't done too much to help his pitch count. But Ryan T. Hill tracks that one nicely down in center field for round number 2. And we're to RC South. Hit a 2-run double in the first inning. That brought us to our 2-0 score here. She fouls that one off for an 0-2 count. Tough out activated for her. Doesn't chase the low stuff. And that one's grounded to Doyle. Kenny, third time's the charm for Doyle. In time for out number 3, and we're to the top of the 4th inning. And Marty Carr is going to lead us off for the Walkers. One and two, the count to Carr. Low 2-2. Swing and a miss. Carr goes down. 5 Ks now for Lou. Brings up George Pierre once again. Swings and misses there. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Lou's got him chasing everything. Half a dozen Ks here through 3 2/3. That one's off the glove of Stevenson. Throw by Borpetta's not in time, and that will be an infield single there by Nakarami. Just the second hit of the day by the Walkers. Decent attempt there by Stevenson, but just out of his range. Runner's going to throw in the dirt, and no play is made, so the runner is in scoring position now for Kahn. With his speed, the base hit will score the runner. Not a great arm behind the plate in South. And that's up the middle. That's a base hit, but hit hard. C's got an okay arm. The throw to the plate is close. It's not in time. The runner is safe, and it's a 2-1 ball game. A close play at the plate, but Nakarami just under the tag at home, and it's 2-1. RBI single. Whoops. For Kahn. That brings to the plate Ryan T. Hill with the runner at second again. Put a backhanded catch by Yogurt in the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 2-1 now. DDC, Al Stevenson, and Gloria Loria to the plate. Two and one now to DDC, who just missed a nice play at home. Just the arm not quite strong enough there in center. Oh, Daguerre snacks that one before it hits the ground for round number 1. Nice play by the pitcher, covering the mound nicely. Don't always see that here in the SSBL. Daguerre's battled his way back up to neutral. That pitch count is awful here. 72 here through 1 out in the 4th. Couple infield hits, an error. I think it was a 20-plus pitch first inning. That will do it to you. That's up the middle and out of the diving reach of Ahmed Khan, and that will be a board. Base hit for Al Stevenson. That brings Gloria Laura to the plate. That's up the middle, and that's going to be another base hit, so 2 aboard now for the Express. It's Zimi Porpetta to the plate, RBI man active. say, not much to speak about at a little bit more speak-outable, but this one's popped up shallow. Infield fly is called, and Barker is under it. They'll make the catch for out number 2. And I'll bring up number 9 hitter Knox Vargas, 0 for 1 so far. Trying not to squander this opportunity for the Express. He takes a first pitch strike on the inside. Swing and a miss there, 0-2 the count. A slow roller to third. Barker up with the throw is in time for out number 3. Nice play by Barker, getting the runner by a couple of steps and putting the 0 up on the board. And it stays a 2-1 ball game going into the top of the 5th. Burpee Doyle to lead things off. He is tense. Has the error today for the Walkers and grounds that one to Yogurt, who takes himself for out number 1. Blue has used a decent amount of pitches as well, but has been locked in, which does save stamina. But, oh, that's a walk there for Bob Elf, I believe, by the mustache. Yes. And that brings up Chicken Tinda. So 1 on, 1 out here for the Walkers. Swing and a miss there from Tinda. Face off that one, 1-1. A bit more choosy, 2-1. Slaps that one foul, though. Evens up the count at 2 apiece. Hard hit ball, diving stop by Laura. She goes to second, gets the out there, but can't get Tinda. So it's a fielder's choice there by Laura. 2 away, though. And brings up Archie Barker, swinging and a miss there. Oh, another tough dive by Stevenson, but played by Porpetta and thrown to first in time for out number 3. The unconventional 5-6-3 put out. 5-6-3 put out at first. Stevenson and Porpetta getting things done. Porpetta being a much better shortstop than his counterpart Doyle and making plays for his team. That one's grounded by Barker and in time for out number 1. They're staying in the game here despite giving up 7 hits so far. But doing all right. It's mainly been his defense apart from that first inning. Lindsey Pena to the plate. Already 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Good job by Daguerre, potentially lasting for 1 more inning, but that one's going to get down, and that'll be a base hit. So extends us here. The second hit of the day for Pena, and that will do it for Daguerre. In comes Yeti Cool. Activated for South here. Grounded to first, Tinda scoops, and steps on the bag for round number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 6th, still a 2-1 ball game. Carr, Pierre, and Nakarami, a dangerous part of the Walkers' order, due up here. Who's staying in the game here's top of the 6th, 81 pitches. Has been locked in since the 2nd inning, I believe. 5 innings pitched, 3 hits, an earned run, and 2 walks. And that's going to be a strikeout. I believe that is 7 on the day for her. That one's fouled off by Pierre, 1-2 the count. That one misses badly. Hard hit ball grounded to Laura in time for round number 2. .30 to Nakarami, and he draws a walk. Yu is on board for the 2nd time today. some decent speed on the base pass, and he's going, and he will be safe again. I believe he's already stolen. That's 2 on the day for him, and he's in scoring position, and it's Khan who knocked him home the first time. Can he tie it up again here, but won't make good contact? Hits it right back to Lou, and flips it to first in time for out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 6 here. C, Stevenson, and Laura due up. 2-2 the count. Hopped up, not a lot of foul territory here in Founders, but it stays in play for Tenda for out number 1. I'll bring up Stevenson. Might need himself a bit longer of a glove over at third, but he hits this one up the middle, a base hit for him. His second single of the day. No shortage of hits for the Express today. 9 hits on the day for them. Like everyone but Porpetta and Vargas has been able to reach. One and 2 the count to Laura, and she gets struck out there. Strikeout for Cool. That brings up Zimmy Porpetta. Two and 1 to Porpetta. She hits that one hard, but it's foul. Popped up left field. Playable there for Nakarami. And he makes the catch for round number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 7th. Still a 1-run game here. Ryan T. Hill, Burpee Doyle, and Elf do up for the Walkers. Have yet to chase Lou. She'll start the 7th inning here. But she's about to throw her 100th pitch here. Swing and a miss. A 1-1 count here to Hill. And gets a grounder to short to Porpetta. Flip to first in time for round number 1. Let's see if Lou will face off against Doyle here. And no, she will not. They'll bring in Robert Tomato to clean things up. And gets a ground out to Yogurt for round number 2. Swing and miss. 0-2 to Bob Elf. And a diving attempt by Stevenson. He's given it his all. Just come up a bit short. But you got to admire the effort. But gets the grounder to Yogurt. Steps on the bag for a 1-2-3 inning. And we go to the bottom of the 7th. 9-1-2 do it for the Express here. Knox Vargas looking to get aboard. Grounds it to Khan instead, in time for round number 1. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Second of the day for a Hot Yogurt. Edgar Cameron comes up to the plate. 1 for 3 today. Had that base hit to open the game. That led to some run scoring eventually. Set the table for RC South. That one's foul. It's a full count. Swing and a miss. That screwball started inside and just trailed into the next batter's box. Oh, excuse me, I guess that was a changeup. That thing absolutely just kept moving. Runner steals second, so a lot of speed in scoring position now for Pena. As Cool strikes out his second. But 2 outs now. This has to be a hit. Express trying for that insurance. It's another full count here. And strike 3 called! Pena can't believe it. And we go to the top of the 8th. And it's the top of the order for the Walkers. A combined 1 for 9 tonight. Trying to desperately get something started here. Try and scratch the first win of the season. And the first win for the new managerial team. That one is off the glove of Laura, and Tinda will be aboard. Archie Barker tints, but puts it into right center. That's going to hit off the wall. Runner's going to head for third, and the Walkers are in business here. 2 on, nobody out here in a 1-run game, and it's Marty Carr to the plate. Infield's playing in, the pressure's all the way up here for Robert Tomato. Dangerous, dangerous situation here in the top of the 8th. Runner's going. The throw is in time. Oh, man. A slow dribbler. Laura goes to first. It allows the game to be tied. So we've got a 2-2 game now with 2 outs. And strike 3, swing and a miss. Pierre goes down, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. In a flip of a switch, the game has changed. Yeti Cool is locked in. And oh my goodness, what is with the third baseman today? The third baseman's gloves are not functional. South with the base hit. Out goes Cool, in comes Betty Golden. Betty Golden. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So the go-ahead run is aboard. Nobody out here. DDC to the plate. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout there, 1 away. Swing and a miss, 0-2 to Stevenson. He's 2 for 3 today. Tough out activated, but it doesn't matter there. He swings and misses. 2 gone. Now Gloria Laura to the plate. Swing and a miss. Betty Golden strikes out the side. And we go to the top of the 9th, still 2-2. Swing and a miss, 2-2 for Hugh, and he grounds that one to Laura in time for out number 1. One and 2, the count to Amir Khan. Fouled back. The one fouled off. That will be a walk. So the go-ahead run is aboard here for Ryan T. Hill. Chance for the Walkers to gain their first lead. Runner is going. The throw is not in time, so the go-ahead run in scoring position now. They're going for third. The throw is in the dirt, but in time! Stealing third in Ssbl 3 is a fool's errand, no matter who is backing up home plate. Might be time to pull the tomato. And Doge Rocket will come in to pinch hit, and Brett Ruiz comes in for relief. And Rocket puts this one into right center, but it's caught by Vargas. Rocket hit a rocket, but Vargas was able to track it down, and will head to the bottom of the ninth. The Express with a chance to walk things off. Zimmy Porpetta to lead things off. Rocket gets instantly pulled for Morgoon. Porpetta finds the netting. Grounded to second. Khan in time for out number 1. Knocks Vargas. Swing and a miss. Golden's got some special stuff today. 4 strikeouts, and we're 1 out away from extra innings. It's all up to hot yogurt. Swing and a miss. 5 Ks for Golden, and we're going to the 10th. That's hit into center field, and that's going to get down in front of C for a leadoff single. Bob Elf is aboard. I'll bring up Chicken Tenda. And Tenda gets that one through the right side, and 2 runners aboard now. Runner in scoring position, Archie Barker, still tense despite getting a base hit his last time up. Oh, showed bunt, but pulled back. 1-1 the count. Dialed back, it's 1-2. Hopped it up. Automatic out, so Stevenson doesn't have to catch this one. He does anyway. Don't know if he just wanted to chance his luck there. So 1 down now, Marty Carr at the plate. Runner in scoring position for the Walkers to take their first lead of the game. 3-0. And ball 4, 4-pitch walk. And the bases are loaded with Walkers. And here's an 0-for-4, tense George Pierre to the plate. Nowhere to put Pierre. First pitch, swing on, foul back. Pressure is mounting. This one's put into left. It's going to be caught by Cameron. Runner's going to run home. The throw to the plate. In time! Edgar Cameron guns the run at home and stays 2-2. What a fantastic play! Holy cow, into the bottom of the 10th, still 2-2. And Golden can't go any longer, and Bob Axolotl will come in. And this one's deep into right, back it goes, and it's gone! The Express walk it off with a home run into right center, 406 feet. Lindsay Pena is the savior for the Express as they win the game 3-2. Holy cow, what a game. 3-2 in 10. An absolute wacky game for game number 1. Not anywhere close to having the right number of hits. Huh. Oh, he has a home run. I actually do. Seven hits for the Walkers, 2 from Tinda, RBIs from Carr and Khan. 3 hits for Pena today. I bet she'll be one of the MVPs. The walk-off home run. Express actually struck out more times than the Walkers did today. Daguerre, unlucky today. 2 earned through 4 2/3. The first inning just was not kind to him. Relief pitching did pretty good until Bob Axolotl threw that first pitch, which went yard. Sissy Lou gets a no decision. 1 earned through 6 1/3. 7 strikeouts from her. Tomato, unearned run through 2 1/3. And Brett Ruiz ends up getting the win. 1 1/3, no earned, a walk, and 2 hits. The MVPs, nothing but green here. Lindsay Pena, Sissy Lou, and RC South. Well, that will do it for a wild game number 1. Game number 2, Angels and Bombers. Coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch. Ooh, man. Game number 2. What kind of shenanigans are we in store for here? Angels and Bombers here at Emerald Diamond. Angels coming in 0-2. Bombers coming in at 2-0. We got Feels Goodman on the mound versus Matsuzaka into center field. Caught by Diamonds, one away. Brings up Sophie Neuenmuller. 1-2 the count. Tough out for Neuenmuller. Swing and a miss. Dropped third strike, but thrown down to first for out number 2. And that one's lined into center. Diamonds there again for out number 3. A 1-2-3 inning for Goodman. And in comes Matsuzaka for the Angels on the mound. Rounder to third. Uno Dia, the throw in time for out number 1. Brings up Nick Hugh Jr. Swing and miss there. Swing and a miss. Suzaka gets the strikeout, 2 away. That brings up Keniffy Jr. Swing and a miss. Tough out activated for Iffy. Grounds it to Grubb. The throw is in time, so 1-2-3 inning for the Angels side, and we go quickly to the top of the second. Carroll Henry, Bjorn Bornson, and Uno Dia due up. Breaks her bat, swinging at that one, fouled it off. That one's low. Fouled back again, 1-2 the count. That's up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Henry. Leadoff runner aboard for the Angels. Angels 1-1 on the season. Lost to the Serpents in the opening week, but had a comeback from behind victory over the Sparrows last week. 2-2 the count to Bjornson. Swing and a miss. He goes down to 1 out. Uno Diaz swings at the first pitch, fouls it off. Runner is going, but fouled back. And swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Goodman. 2 away now for Otani Banani. Goodman struggling with the zone a bit. 2-0 the count. Finds the zone there. 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out there. Ends up striking out the side after giving up the leadoff single. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. 4-5-6 to it for the Bombers. Murph Kelly to lead things off. That one's hit, and that's going to get down into center field. Prentice cuts it off nicely before it's extra bases, but leadoff runner aboard here for the Bombers. And that brings up Albart Pujols. Fouls that one off. 0-2 the count. That one gets away, and Kelly will take second easily. Mojo down for Bjornson. That one's up the middle, and that will probably score Kelly. No, it won't. Princess has a very strong arm in center there. So Kelly wisely stays at third, but runners at the corners now. Nobody out here for Lexi Luther. Fouls back the first pitch from Suzaka. Pops this one up deep into left. Watley catches that for out number 1. And Kelly doesn't test the arm there. He stays put at third and then brings up Damn Armstrong Hula. Takes first pitch strike. Swing and a miss there. 0-2 the count to Hula. Checks for swing there, pays off inside. Slow roller, Grubb to Dexterez. Double play ends the inning, and the Bombers squander the opportunity, and we go to the top of the third, still scoreless. Ruby Green Dexterez to lead things off. Fouled off, 1-2. That's up the middle, and Ruby Green Dexterez will be aboard. Here's Wash Jotley. Goodman locked in here. But behind 2-0 to Jotley. Finds his own there, 2-1. Ball 3-1. That one's into center field. That gets down. Tough hot from Diamonds. And the Angels in business here. 2 on, nobody out. Mojo down for Goodman. And that brings up the top of the order, Tim Grubb. Not a lot of speed at the runner at second, but in scoring position nonetheless with nobody out here. Goodman in a bit of a jam. 1-2 the count to Grubb. That's high, 2-2. That one's fouled back. Swing and a miss. Big first out for Goodman there, 1 away. But here comes the big bat of Sophie Neuenmuller. 2 on, 1 out here in the top of the third in a scoreless game so far. That one finds his own for a strike. That one misses, 2-1. This one's a slow roller. Only play. Oh no! Luther doesn't look it into her glove, and the bases are loaded. First pitch strike, bases loaded now for Emily Prentice. Dangerous, dangerous times here. Rounded to Luther, cleanly fielded to fire signs for 1. Back to Goodman for the Dragons special. He said, I'll do it myself, Luther. You get out of the way. And remains a 0-0 ball game going into the bottom of the third. Just barely got the throw back to first to Goodman for the third out to complete the Dragons special. Rounded to short, Grubbs there. In time, 1 away. Brings up Danny Diamonds for the first time as Suzaka gets locked in. And that's going to be into left field. That's going to roll to the wall for Diamonds. But some nice play in left field by Watley today prevents that from being extra bases. He's prevented a sacrifice fly and the speedy Diamonds from trying to turn that into 2. And that's under the glove of Ruby Green. And that will get into center field, and the Bombers have runners at the corners once again here with 1 out. Can they come up lucky the second time round? Here's Nick Hugh Jr. to the plate. Fouls that one back for a 1-1 count. Suzaka no longer locked in. Runner checked on, but back in time. Britton there at first. This one up the middle, again out of the reach of Dexterez, and the run will score. Runner's headed for third again, but runs back to second safely, and the Bombers take a 1-0 lead. Dexterez just missing those plays, and someone actually steals third successfully. We might have history in the SSBL. 0-2 to Iffy Jr., but runners both in scoring position, but he strikes out swinging 2 away. And here's Murph Kelly. 2 on, 2 out, both in scoring position. He's 1 for 1 today. He was stranded at third last time and behind 0-2 now. Some nice pitches there by Suzaka. And the veteran fouls off the next pitch. Swing and a miss! The Bombers do take a 1-0 lead, but strand a couple more runners. We'll go to the top of the fourth, 1-0. Henry Bjornsson and Uno Dia due up. Nothing but action here in this one. Can't even blink and you'll miss something. Goodman, having trouble with his control today, has been behind in several counts. Does have 5 strikeouts to his name, though, today. Is back to locked in. Has not surrendered a walk. Has battled back and gets the ground out to start the 4th inning. Bjorn Bornson, tense 0 for 1, had a pass ball get by him an inning or so ago. 1-1 to him. Hits that one hard, but right to Britton there at second for number 2. And that brings up Uno Dia. This one is going to be into the stands. Called strike 2. This one popped up a mile high into left field, and Nick Hugh Jr. calls him off for out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. 5, 6, 7 do it for the Bombers here. Here comes Albert Pujols to the plate. First pitch swinging, fouls it off. This one grounded, a tough dive there from Elmenreich at first, but play backed up nicely by Dexteres. Flips it to Suzaka, who covers in time for round number 1. Brings up a tense Lexi Luther. Her error almost cost the Bombers dearly, but luckily they were able to turn the Dragons special before disaster turned. I always got Neuenmuller and Elmenreich wrong. I don't know what my problem is there. Hard hit ball, but right to Dexteres. That's going to be an easy out number 2. And I'll bring up Armstrong Hulo at 2 away. Another one grounded to Dexteres. And that's out number 3, a 1-2-3 inning. Still 1-0 as we go to the top of the 5th. Banani, Green, Dexteres, and Watley due up. One and one to start things off from Banani. This pitch counts running a bit high today. 67 here, no outs here in the top of the 5th for Goodman, but gets the strikeout there, 1 away. I guess I can't say that for Sissy Lou. She did go to 100 pitches and blasted into the 7th. Ooh, muffed by Goodman, but he stays with it and gets the out for out number 2. Brings up Shotley. Played some pretty good defense in left field so far today. Behind here, 0-2. That one's in the dirt. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. 2-out single for Wash Jotley. Now we'll turn the lineup around for the 3rd time. Tim Grubb, 0 for 2. One and 2 to Tim Grubb. Fouled off. Grounded to Pujols. Fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time for round number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 5th. Irons, Diamonds, and Grand Britain due up for the Bombers here. Irons takes a first pitch strike. Suzaka's pitch count is in a much better place. Only 50 pitches on him so far. Has not had a horrific outing. I mean, he's done very well against this powerful Bombers lineup, and Irons strikes out looking. How many strikeouts is that for him today? 4 Ks through 4 1/3. 5 hits, get up, 1 earned run, a hard hit ball, a jump made by Grubb, the throw in the dirt, and Diamond's able to reach. A nice attempt there by the shortstop, but just couldn't quite complete the play. And a runner aboard now for the Bombers. We go back to the top of the order, Graham Britton. 2-0 to Graham Britton. Three 3-0. Very concerned about Diamonds. He's got a lot of speed there. And that's going to be a walk to Britton, so 2 on. Nobody out here for Nick Hugh Jr. Has the RBI so far today for the Bombers, and the contact versus righties active. 6 straight balls from Suzaka. Make it 7. Tries to throw things off, checks on Diamonds again, but he's back in time. And does it a 3rd time. 3-0 to Hugh Jr. And that's ball 4, 2 straight 4-pitch walks. The bases are loaded for Kenneth Jr. And Suzaka's day is done. In comes Walter Malone. And he throws a ball. And that's up the middle. That's a base hit. That will score 1. Runner rounding third, headed home. That will score 2. A 2-run RBI single from Kenneth Jr. makes it 3-0 Bombers. Murph Kelly pops up on the first pitch. He sees into right. I'll be caught for out number 1 by Bonani. Some good arms defensively on this Angels team, though, I will say, in the outfield. Brings up Pujols, 2 on, 2 outs now. Swing and a miss there. That one's going to be fouled off as well. This one down the first base line. Neuenmuller able to scoop it up, flip it to Malone in time. Round number 3, the Bombers make it 3-0 as we go to the top of the 6th. 2, 3, and 4 do up for the Angels here. (2-0) to Neuenmuller. Swing and miss there, 2-1. Backs are off the plate, 3-1. And ball 4. Starting to see walks issued by these starting pitchers, so leadoff runner aboard for the Angels. And that brings up Emily Prentice now. 0 for 2. Swing and miss, 1-1. Another swing and miss, 1-2 now. Slow grounder to Irons. Irons goes to second for 1, to first. Can't turn 2, but does get the lead runner there. Slow developing play. And that brings us up to Carol Henry. 1 for 2 today with a base hit. This one out of the reach of Irons. And I'll put 2 aboard for the Angels. We're in 1 swing territory here technically for Bjorn Bornson. And he will get pulled in favor of Tina Tygo. And Fields Goodman will get pulled in favor of Obi-Wan Mahomey. So don't go anywhere yet. Old Reliable for the Angels up to the plate here, trying to tie this game up. Runners going, the throw to third is in time, but Pujols doesn't look into his glove and everyone's safe. So both runners in scoring position now. And it's a 1-2 count to Tygo, and she strikes out swinging. 2 down, 2 outs now for Uno Dia. 1-1 the count. Swing and a miss, 1-2. 2-2 now. And she fouls off another pitch. Swing and a miss! Mahomey gets out of the jam and will go to the bottom of the 6th, still 3-0. Luther, Hula, and Irons due up. Tygo will get pulled in favor of Donnie JT, and Luther puts one in the gap. That's going to roll to the wall. That'll be extra bases. Leadoff double for Alexi Luther there. Brings up Hula, 0 for 2 so far today. Runner going for third and thrown out. Bound to happen eventually. Grounded to third. Uno Diaz there. Throw in time for round number 2. And that brings up Ferris Irons, 0 for 2 so far. And swing and a miss. And we'll go to the top of the 7th, still 3-0. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Angels. Into left, and that's going to get down in front of Hugh, and the Angels once again have the leadoff runner aboard. I think the Angels have had the leadoff runner aboard at least in 4 or 5 innings in this one. Just have not been able to turn that into runs. That's off the glove of Mahomey, and oh, the Irons gets to it in time and manages to throw out Dia, I believe, at first. So they do record an out there, but a runner at second now for Wash Jotley, who's 2 for 2 today. Just absolutely crazy plays happening in this one. A diving stop there by, or diving attempt, I should say, there by Lexi Luther. It goes off her glove and rolls into right field, and the Angels finally played a run. It's 3-1 now. And this is a high fly ball into center field. In front of the track is Diamonds. He'll make the catch for round number 2. Luther's bad fielding day continues. And here's Sophie Neuenmuller. Two and one the count. This one into left. And it will be caught by Hugh Jr. for round number 3, and will go bottom 7. Diamonds, Britton, and Hugh Jr. due up. That one swung on, grounded to Neuenmuller. Flips it to Malone in time for round number 1. Graham Britton, 1 for 2. Deep fly ball into left at the wall, and it's going to be caught in front of the wall. Doesn't scrape it. Caught by Jotley for out number 2. Two and one to Hugh Jr. Fouls that one off. Forkball misses, 3-2. Swing and a miss. And we'll go to the 8th, still 3-1. Prentice, Henry, and Donnie JT. Rounded to third, Pujols fields it cleanly in time for round number 1. Brings up Carroll Henry. 1-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Mahomey. Brings him up to 3, I believe. Yes. And here is Donnie JT. Came into the game after a few substitutions. Saw Tina Tygo. And that one stays in front of the plate. Ula throws it down to first in time for round number 3, a 1-2-3 inning, and will go bottom 8th. Last chance for the Bombers to scrape up some insurance. We've got 3, 4, and 5 due up in the order. Hard hit ball by Kent, but well, well foul. 2-2. Tough out activated for Kent. Swings at one above his head in foul territory and caught by JT for round number 1. Brings up Murph Kelly. Hard hit ball laced down the line into left field. That's going to hit off the wall. And Murph Kelly will be aboard with a single, which will bring up Albert Pujols. First pitch swinging, pops it up behind home plate. JT is there. And here comes Lexi Luther. Did a double into left center her last time up. Lefty on lefty matchup here. Mellon against Luther. Takes a strike there, 1-1. This is 2-1. This one is going to be foul. This one's a high fly ball into left. Will it stay fair? It's not. It's foul. Just misses the pole by a couple of feet. And it stays a 3-1 game. Runner going, swing and a miss. Luther goes down, and we go to the top of the 9th, still 3-1. Dia Bonani and Dexterez due up. Mahomey going to stay in to try and finish the game here. That one's through the left side, and that's going to be a base hit. Angels with a runner aboard now. One swing baseball. And Mahomey will get pulled in favor of Narcisio Dixon. We're seeing his first ever career. That's not right. And that's going to be into center field. 2 aboard now for the Angels here in the top of the 9th. And I'll bring up Ruby Green Dexterez, 1 for 3 today. Two and 1. And up the middle. Runner is going to stay put at third, and the Angels have the bases loaded and nobody out. And it's Wash Jotley locked in, RBI man active. The house of cards could all come tumbling down right here, and it's up the middle again. 1 run will score. Another one's going to stay put at third. It's 3-2. And the bases are still loaded. It's Tim Grubb. Grubb will get pulled for Emma Milstein. Coming in for the power bat. And the infield was playing in, and it works to perfection for the Angels. 2 runs will score, and they'll take the lead. Still nobody out here in the top of the 9th. 3 runs for the Angels have come through. And they finally get the first out with a strikeout of Neuenmuller, 1 away. Prentice to the plate, 0 for 4. And Prentice puts a charge in this one. That one is deep and gone! Holy cow, the Angels come uncorked in the 9th inning, have scored 6 runs and have, or 7, or no, we got 6 runs, and have absolutely silenced the Bombers. Two and 2 to Carroll Henry, 3 and 2. And the bases will be loaded once again for Johnny J. Or no, the bases aren't loaded. They just hit a home run. In comes Smitty Warber Jaegerman Jensen to put some sort of symbolage on this. Line to Britton for out number 2. One and 2 to Uno Dia. Fouled off. Otani Benani to the plate. I believe Benani makes 10 people to the plate here in the 9th inning. He gets struck out looking, but not before 6 runs for the Angels. Bombers need a miracle, and it's the bottom of the order. Do it for them here. High fly ball from Hula. Easily tracked down by Prentice. 1 away. In comes Dickie Vaughn to try and get the final 2 outs. Paris Irons tints 0 for 3, but puts a charge in this one, and that will be gone, makes it 7-4. That one crushed 468 feet there from Irons. But still a mountain to climb for the Bombers here and only 2 outs to work with. Diamonds, though, connects with that one, puts it into right field. He's aboard. And Britton pops this one up into right field. That'll be caught by Dexteris, 2 away. Brings up Nick Hugh Jr., the last hope for the Bombers to try and avoid the upset. Outside. 2-0. 3-0. Fouled back. Grounded to third, Dia, the throw in time, and the Angels pull off a shocker. With 6 runs in the top of the 9th, 7-4 over the Bombers. Prentice with the 3-run shot, and that bottom of the order absolutely relentless for the Angels. Benani 2 for 5, Dexteris 2 for 4, Watley 4 for 4. Bombers 11 hits, but only 4 runs, one of them off the home run. Milan gets the win, 4 innings of work, only 3 hits allowed, 3 strikeouts, no earned. Vaughn gets the last 2 outs. Loss goes to Dixon. 5 earned in a third of an inning. Watley and Prentice are your MVPs, followed by Goodman. And game number 3, we have a chance at first place Bibberty, Wrong Fielders, and the Liberty right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the SSBL on Twitch. And here's the conclusion to tonight. Liberty and the Wrong Fielders heel in Apple Field. We're see Trent Pratton on the mound trying to give Liberty the top spot for now in the heroic icons. Let's see. Ooh, Mohamed Mohan makes a nice play, but runner is safe in time. But this one's grounded to Nolan, and that'll be a Dragon special. So 2 down now for Pedro Cruz. That's grounded to Nolan. And that's out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. Trailer Crane, Matty Musgroves, and Mohamed Mohan.
Fielder number 55.
And Crane goes down looking. Up the middle, that's a base hit. 2 on now for the Liberty. Going up against Daryl Cage. And hey, look, stealing third doesn't work.
outside. No, inside.
Grounder to third. Saturn in time for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the second.
The left fielder, number 99. Strike. Nope, inside. Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
This is popped up into center field. And will be caught by Rifleman for round number 2.
The catcher, number 84. Ball outside.
Nice dive by Herschel. Throw is in time for round number 3. Bratton with the mojo up will send us to the bottom of the second inning. Laxton, underhand, and Herschel due up here.
The third baseman, number 35.
And Age starts off the second inning with a strikeout.
Hitter, number 33. Now batting, the first baseman, number 68.
2 outs now, and here's Alan Herschel.
Well, that's low. Ball outside.
And strike 3 called, and we'll go to the top of the third. Trudy Fruity, Sophia Saturn, and Woden Wayne due up.
Number 18. That's low. Strike.
1 and 2 the count.
Ball, that's inside. Nope, inside.
Popped up center field. Easy play here for Rifleman for round number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10. Ball. That's outside.
Grounder to Herschel.
He's out.
He'll step on the bag.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11. That's high. That's outside. Ball 4. Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
This is popped up into center field. And will be caught for round number 3. We'll go bottom of the third here. Rifleman, Nolan, and Crane.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 89. Ball high.
Popped up. Cage is under it.
You're out.
And caught for round number 1.
The second baseman, number 7. That's down.
A. It's a start. Just 1 second here, folks. Error in the lineup has been discovered. Okay. It has been caught, and we will rectify that, and we will begin again. Into the files. This is taken care of. Let's make sure everything right. Screen left, right. Clark. Herschel. Infection. Don't know what happened there. File, but rectified. This was Bratton. All right, here we go for real this time. All right, redo. Real top of the first this time. Rounder short, Mohan in time for round number 1.
Second baseman, number 37.
Now that's going to be a strikeout of round amount for round number 2.
The center fielder, number 5.
1-2 to Pedro Cruz. Swing and a miss.
The left fielder, number 55.
1-2 to Trailer Crane. Swing and a miss. Cage rings him up.
The right fielder, number 29. Now batting, the shortstop, number 26.
Back-to-back strikeouts now for Cage. It's fouled off. That's hit into the corner, but foul.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 89.
That's laced into the gap by Rifleman. And runners going to head for third, rounding third, head for home. And Rifleman in his correct spot in the lineup gives the Liberty a 1-0 lead.
Number 17.
And that's back to Cage in time for round number 3. And we'll head to the, excuse me, top of the second. Elderberry, Lasers, and Brick House do up.
The left fielder, number 99.
That one is going to get down into left field. And Elderberry will have himself a leadoff double.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 19.
Two to count to Boomer Lasers. Chance to tie things up here with a holy cow. That one's deep into right, and that one is gone. Boomer Lasers booms one into right field, and the wrong fielders take a 2-1 lead.
Now batting, the catcher, number 84. Designated hitter, number 18.
One down, Trudy Fruity to the plate. And that will be a base hit into right. Just out of reach of the second baseman.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10.
Round him out, strikes out.
The right fielder,
2 down now for Woden Wayne. One and 2. Dive by Nolan, but can't get the throw in time, and everyone is safe.
number 7.
Slow roller that just found the hole. You definitely label that one a seeing eye single. Oh, Samuel J. Laxon saves a run there with a fantastic diving catch to send us to the bottom of the second.
The third baseman, number 35.
And Liberty start off the bottom of the second with a base hit into center.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 33.
Ooh, off the glove of Roundabout at third. And runners are gunning for it, and they'll be safe at second and third. So runners in scoring position for the Liberty to try and tie things up or retake the lead. Alan Herschel to the plate. And that's a tough dive for Lasers. He keeps it in the infield, but a run will score to make it a 2-2 ball game. This is probably one of the bigger games this young franchise has played so far in their history, looking for an early first place spot in the division. And here we are at a 2-2 game, one out now, but a runner at third here for Livy Nolan. And Nolan into right, doesn't have enough, it is off the wall, that will score a go-ahead run. And just like that, the Liberty retake the lead. Back and forth we go. Another runner in scoring position, this time for Trailer Crane. And he gets rung up there. Bit of a get-back pitch there by Cage to get his mojo back. Brings up Matty Musgroves. It's up the middle, but Roundabout's able to cover in time. Throw it to first for out number 3, and we'll go to the top of the third. Liberty leading once again 3-2. That's going to be a leadoff single for the wrong fielders. We watched a really different start to this game in a parallel universe. It's a big bat of Pedro Cruz coming to the plate. With that runner aboard, he is more than capable of retaking the lead. Fouled off 2-2. Grounded to Mohan. In time to Nolan. Oh, can't turn the Dragon special. Too much speed on Cruz there. Beats out the throw. Just one away, and he's going. It was a pitch out, but thrown in the dirt, and he's into scoring position now. Even the best laid plans, maybe not a pitch out per se, but it was definitely one to get the out, and that's up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner's going around third, head for home. The throw to the plate is not in time, and it's tied once again at 3 apiece. And Jonathan Massey will have to come in to try and clean things up here. The earliest he's made an appearance this season. He's pitched around 3 innings in both games so far, but has been the last pitcher, I think, in most games. This one grounded to short. Mohan in time for out number 2. That brings up Brick House. Go ahead, run 90 feet away for the wrong fielders. 0-2 count for House. Swing and a miss. Massey gets out of the inning with the lead, with the game tied still, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. 3, 4, and 5 do it for the Liberty. Grounded to short. Dartboard's there. Throw in time for out number 1. He's up Amish Rifleman. This one flipped to first. Lasers makes the catch. And that brings up Spicy Bark. 2-2 to Bark. And that one, man, off the glove, but stays in front of Lasers, who throws it to Cage in time for round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 4th, still 3-3. Fruity, Saturn, and Wayne do up.
The designated hitter, number 18.
That's a deep ball into right, and that one is long gone, and the wrong fielders retake the lead. Trudy Fruity mashes that one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 10. Now batting, the right fielder, number 11.
Full count here to Woden Wayne. And strike 3 called on the inside. I'll bring up Andrea Dartboard. Runner was going, but popped up. That'll be tracked down. Round number 2.
The second baseman, number 37.
Grounded to Nolan. Flip to first, round number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Wrong fielders back on top, 4-3.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 35.
Grounded to third, Saturn. In time, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 33. Now batting, the first baseman, number 68.
Runner aboard after the walk brings up Alan Herschel. Ooh, Lasers with a nice play there. Luckily, the runner was going, and he makes it to second safely.
Number 7.
Three, 3-1 for Livy Nolan. That's a grounder to round him out in time for round number 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
That's a deep fly ball to the deepest part of the park, but it's going to be eaten up there. Rifleman will make the catch just in front of the warning track for round number 1. This is popped up and will be caught by Laxon for round number 2.
The first baseman, number 19.
Herschel takes it himself, round number 3. So a 1-2-3 inning for the Liberty there gets us to the bottom of the 5th, still a 4-3 game.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 55.
Top of the order due up for the Liberty. And Crane puts one up the middle.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 29.
And Matty Musgroves laces one into right. That's going to get down and hop off the wall. He's digging for 2. Will get there easily. And the Liberty in business. 2 in scoring position now. Nobody out. A chance to tie or take the lead again. And Cage will be chased in favor of Sally Dobbs. Mohamed Mohan at the plate. Hops it up behind home and will be out of play. And he strikes out swinging, 1 away.
The center fielder, number 89.
Rifleman with a chance here. Hits that one hard, but foul. Makes it a 2-2 count. Deep fly ball for Rifleman. It's deep. It doesn't quite have enough, but it's more than deep enough to tie the game at 4 apiece. Rifleman with the sacrifice fly to make it a 4-4 ball game.
Number 17.
Go ahead, run 90 feet away here for Spicy Bark with RBI man, but pops it up into shallow center, which will be caught by Roundabout for round number 3. And we'll go into the top of the 6th tied at 4 apiece. 6, 7, 8 due up for the wrong fielders.
The catcher, number 84.
Massey to start off the top of the 6th here. Hard hit ball, Living Nolan climbing the ladder.
Designated hitter,
Nice play for round number 1. Massey doesn't have much left in the tank. And he strikes out Fruity. Gets her 2nd time around.
third baseman, number 10.
2 down here, and they'll throw it over to Mitchell C. We'll see what she can do here. Try and wrap up this top of the 6th. 2-1 the count to Sophia Saturn. Nice dive by Herschel again. Flip to C in time for round number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the 6th, still 4-4. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 do it for the Liberty.
Number 35.
Up the middle, but Roundabout makes the snag.
The designated hitter, number 33.
Ace underhand, a double and a walk so far tonight. just out of the glove of Roundamount. Out of the reach of Roundabout's glove, I should say, and the runner is aboard. Which will bring up Alan Herschel, 0 for 2, but has an RBI. Runner on first here in a tie game, 4-4, bottom of the 6th. Grounded to Saturn. This could be 2. Saturn to Roundabout. Roundabout to first for the Dragon special. Around the horn go the wrong fielders. And we'll go to the top of the 7th. All square in just about every facet. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. It's a 3-inning ball game. Who can prevail? Warden Wayne into center. But Rifleman tracks that one down nicely for out number 1. Dartboard will get pulled in favor of Taco Burns here for a pinch hit. And Burns gets rung up there. High fly ball into center field. Looks like Rifleman will get it for out number 3 and will go to the bottom of the 7th. Nolan then the top of the order. Taco Burns takes over at shortstop. Ooh, almost hit her there, 1-1. Flipped into left, but Elderberry has that one for out number 1. Brings up Trailer Crane. Grounded to Roundabout in time for round number 2. And right to lasers, and that'll be out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 8th. Still 4-4. Big part of the order for the wrong fielders. Ajo Cruz quiet tonight. (2-0) to Cruz from C. He swings at this one into center field. Tracking that one is Rifleman. He makes the catch for round number 1. Rifleman busy in center field tonight, covered a lot of ground. Brings up Grant's Elderberry, a busy man, 2 doubles tonight with an RBI. Behind 0-2. Mitchell C locked in. 1 2/3 so far, and a strikeout. Relief of Pratton. A grounder to short. Mohammed is up with it in time for round number 2. And that brings up Boomer Lasers. Hit the home run in the 2nd inning, which initially put the wrong fielders ahead. We've gone back and forth, though, several times since then. As Lasers pops this one up, foul territory right side, and Musgroves will make the catch up against the wall for round number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 8th here. Mohan, Hamish Rifleman, and Spicy Bark due up. Actually, Mohammed Mohan will get pulled in favor of Rhino Stacy. Manager going with the power bat here to try and get things done here in the bottom of the 8th. And the power it was, but lined right to Woden Rain in right for round number 1. Hard hit ball, but right to the right fielder. Brings up Rifleman, who grounds one. Roundabout covers in time. The throw just beats him for round number 2. And here's Spicy Bark. Dobbs is locked in, has 3 2/3 innings under her belt. Has only allowed 1 hit in relief and a strikeout. She's up to 40 pitches with this one. 3-0 to Bark. And Bark singles up the middle. I'll bring up Samuel J. Laxon.
Inside.
3-0 to Laxon. And Laxon puts one in the corner. That's going to go all the way to the wall. Elderberry up with it now. Runners headed for third. The throw is into second. Dangerous there. Luckily for the wrong fielders, Bark wasn't that fast. Dobbs gets pulled in favor of Jason Funderburker. Go ahead run 90 feet away. Oh, swing at that one for some reason. 1-1 the count. Oh, that one finds his own 1-2. Ace underhand. The pitch swung on, fouled off. We'll do it again. Pressure is all the way up here. 2-1, 2 out. That one's called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Fouled back again. 4-4 the score in the bottom of the 8th. The pressure's all the way up. The pitch swung on right to round him out for out number 3, and we'll go to the 9th inning. Still tied 4-4. 6, 7, and 8 do it for the wrong fielders. Rhino Stacy will get pulled in favor of Stephanie Morgan, who will be taking over shortstop. 2-0 to House, 0 for 3 intense. That one finds his own. Composed on C here. Fouls off that one. The count will be full. Strike 3 called. 1 down here in the top of the 9th. And it's Trudy Fruity. Home run and a single for her today. Takes a hack there. Comes up empty. Lays off the next pitch 1-1. Now one finds his own 1-2. Fouled back. And Fruity finds one up the middle. And the go-ahead run is on board for the wrong fielders.
Number 10.
That one's off the glove of the catcher. That's going to roll to the backstop. Bark didn't look it into his glove, and now the runner is in scoring position for Saturn. Grounded to second, or to short, I should say, and in time at first for round number 2. And it's up to Woden Wayne now. The runner in scoring position, 2 outs. And an 0-2 count to Wayne. This one, another grounded to short. Morgan fields it, throws to the first in time for round number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the 9th. Liberty with a chance to walk it off here. Herschel, Nolan, and Crane do up, facing Jason Funderburker. Herschel 0 for 3 tonight with an RBI. Two and 1. That's going to be through the right side. The winning run is aboard for the Liberty. Now bring up Livy Nolan. Oh, but Nolan grounds that one to round him out. Round him out to Burns. Burns to lasers for the Dragon special. 2 away now. And it's up to Trailer Crane. Will we see our second extra inning game here tonight? Swing and a miss. And we'll go to the top of the 10th. Still tied 4-4. C has lasted as long as forgot the other reliever's name already. Dang it. As that's longer now, 3 2/3. But she's run out of juice here. One down to the top of the 10th. She's done very, very well. Only one hit. Massey, thank you. 2K's 50 pitches here. 2-1 the count here to Roundabout. Roundabout grounds it to Nolan. And that's out number 2. That's probably it for C. Oh, and here comes Cruz. 0 for 4, though. And in comes Jorn Bjornsson. Try and send us to the bottom of the 11th. One and 2 the count to Cruz. Tough out activated for him. In the dirt, 2-2. Hot grounder. Oh, the first baseman couldn't handle that one. That's going to roll to the corner, and Cruz will have himself a 2-out double. So the wrongfielders once again have the go-ahead run in scoring position, and here comes Gramps Elderberry. 2 doubles on the day with an RBI. It's a 2-0 count from Bjornsson. This one's grounded to short. Morgan fields it. The throw is in time. And we'll go to the bottom of the 10th, tied 4-4. Another chance for the Liberty. 2, 3, and 4 due up.
Fielder, number 29.
The 3-1 count to Musgroves. Fouls that one off. Thunderberger locked in. Oh, this one's deep into right or left. Doesn't have enough. It's gone. Oh, no, it's not. Wait, what? I guess it hit the top of the wall, but the yellow line is actually above that for the bleachers. So it's off the top of the wall. It's a leadoff double, and the Liberty 180 feet away from first place. I'm not blind. That bounced off the top of the wall, right? But I guess the game actually follows that yellow line. That's crazy. It's an 0-2 count to Libby Sickley. And Sickley, that one doesn't need to be gone. It's over the head of the center fielder, and the Liberty walk it off and take over sole possession of first place. What a wild ride tonight here for the SSBL. Absolute madness throughout all of these games. 5-4 in 10th for the Liberty. Nine hits for the wrongfielders, 2 home runs. Lasers and Fruity. She had 2 other hits on the night. Grant Elderberry as well. "12 hits for the Liberty. Most of the starters getting in on it except for Mohan, who was pulled after 3 plate appearances. Multi-hit gains for Laxon, Underhand, and Musgroves, who scored the game-winning run. Loss goes to Thunderberger. He goes 1 1/3, 1 earned, 3 hits. And some excellent relief pitching. Pratton doesn't do great in the restart. But Massey and C combined for 7 1/3 of 1 earned run baseball. 2 hits combined between them. 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Those top 2 pitchers in the Liberty bullpen are nasty. Okay, I don't understand this MVP screen, but here you have it. But that's going to do it for tonight, folks. Liberty 5-4 over the wrongfielders. Angels with the upset over the Bombers 7-4, and the Express with the 3-2 win over the Walkers. Thank you all for tuning in tonight. Have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all next time.